Our 2014 Paso Robles Zinfandel comes from a single vineyard farmed by Benito Duzzi, who's been providing these grapes, selling them to Ridge since the late 60s when we began working with that vineyard. It's a great site. It's our warmest region that we are producing Zinfandel from, so it's always some of the very first fruit to arrive at the winery. And certainly in 2014, it came in late August, ahead of schedule from, compared to our Sonoma sites. So it was the first fruit to come in, crush, and it basically had the choice fermenters. So we were able to basically put it into most of our tanks that have the ability to do submerged cap fermentation. So with that, accentuated extraction that we can achieve with using submerged cap grid system really helped flesh this wine out. So if you've been tasting the Paso Robles Zins from Ridge over the years, I mean, fruit is always at the front of what you smell and taste. But this vintage 14 really has an added dimension to it. There's a lot more flesh, more structure. I mean, in a blind tasting, I could easily confuse this for a North Coast Zin, one that's going to show a little bit more spice and more structure. So for me, I'm really excited with just what we were able to achieve with 14. Being a drought year, I think the average rainfall there for the growing season was 6.5 inches. So, I mean, barely anything. Luckily, these are 90-plus-year-old vines, deeply rooted. They were able to make it through the growing season and not suffer too much water stress. So we were really able to work and keep the grapes from going too ripe, too quick. So it's really made just this beautiful quaffing Zinfandel. Gorgeous fruit on the nose, kind of that warm region Zin, so bright cherry, lots of kind of old vine spice showing as well. And we do use American oak here, so that's also a wonderful element that's incorporated into the aromas, is that exotic spice, the clove, the nutmeg. It's kind of Christmas spice. And then on the palate, just vibrant acidity, that nice penetrating kind of bramble fruit, nice integrated tannins, and really filled out nicely on the palate. So it's really round, really sensuous Zinfandel, and no warmth at all in the finish. So it drinks perfect. So this is really just one of those exciting Paso Robles vintages. So in general, I'm a fan of the 14 vintage Zins, but this is really one that's especially delicious and exciting to drink. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.